An introduction to the contrast, Japan. It's a place that gets under your skin. You think you have it figured out, then you turn a corner, everything you thought you knew is wrong. 1,000 years of history sits calmly next to a screaming, neon-soaked future. Walk out of a serene, silent temple, find yourself in a chaotic intersection like a pinball machine. This isn't just a country, it's a living paradox. The lay of the land, islands and mountains. It's not one solid place, but an archipelago, a chain of over 6,000 islands scattered across the Pacific. Most life, however, is crammed onto 4 main ones. Honshu, the sprawling beast where Tokyo and Kyoto live. Hokkaido, to the north, a wilder, colder frontier. Kyushu, with its volcanic temper and rich history. Shikoku, the smallest, known for its ancient pilgrimage trail. This geography of separation and connection defines so much of the culture. Look at a map, and you'll see one thing above all else: mountains. They're everywhere, covering about 70% of the country. These jagged green spines push people to the coasts, packing them into dense, sprawling cities that cling to the flatlands. This scarcity of livable space has shaped the mindset, efficiency, order, and a deep appreciation for the pockets of untouched nature. Rising above them all is Mount Fuji, national symbol, spiritual anchor, silent observer of the chaos below. The people, a study in harmony and contradiction. There are about 123 million of them, mostly packed into sprawling megalopolises like Tokyo, Osaka, and Nagoya. Tokyo is a human hive that runs with impossible precision. Here you encounter the core value: harmony. They have a word for it: way. Keep the peace, avoid direct confrontation, prize the group over the individual. It shows up in 1,000 small ways: bows, service, punctuality. If a train leaves at 8:02, it leaves at 8:02. Discipline arrives early through a rigorous education system. But the demographic cliff is real: an aging society, quieting rural towns, fading traditions. Amidst it, explosions of rebellious youth culture. Creators of anime, manga, and games that conquered the world. In a society of harmony, intensely personal subcultures bloom. Pressure to conform can create secret gardens of expression. The cultural canvas, from ancient arts to digital dreams. Disciplines that take a lifetime to master. Chinoyu looks simple, but is about mindfulness, respect, and beauty in simple gestures. Shodo, each stroke an expression of the spirit. Ikebana, less bouquet, more space, structure, and the transient nature of life. Change the channel. Tidal waves of pop culture. Anime and manga, epics and intimate dramas for all ages. Music engineered for joy and community. Video games. Japan helped define how the world plays. Stand before an ancient castle, a nailless masterpiece of wood. In the distance, glass and steel spear the sky. Traditional homes tucked into narrow lanes near modern arcades. Food tells you more than history books: rice, temperature, vinegar, balance, exact cut, knowledge in a perfect bite. Ramen, every city, every shop, a secret universe of broth. Bento, meticulous order, nutrition, and beauty. Even sweets mirror the seasons. Aesthetic care elevates everyday life. The rhythm of life here is marked by a calendar full of festivals and ancient rituals. Shinto and Buddhism blend, kami in trees, mountains, rivers, rocks. Temples offering philosophy and afterlife. Shrines and temples anchor communities and seasons. Hanami, more than flowers, a national pause to celebrate fleeting beauty. Friends, families, co-workers gather to eat, drink, and reflect as petals fall. In summer, Obon honors ancestors. Homecomings, tended graves, lanterns guiding spirits. Kyoto's Gion? Matsuri, centuries of pageantry and colossal wooden floats drawn through the streets. Tanabata, hopes written, hung on bamboo to ride the night wind. Formal silk kimono for milestones. Light yukata in summer. Streets transformed by tradition. Tradition lives outside museums, woven into modern life. A living cycle connecting people to past and season. Vibrant, noisy, communal. Festivals are the country's heartbeat. Old and new, side by side, celebrated in color and sound, a tapestry of belief, memory, and joy. Nowhere is the collision of past and future more visible than in Japan. A marvel of engineering, smooth, silent, perfectly on time. Walk a few blocks and you're in another world. Time slows, the city fades, showrooms where robots pour your coffee, a seamless tech future. Japan builds the future. Robotics, AI, electronics. A short ride away, skills honed over centuries. Mastery by hand remains sacred. Not a battle. Coexistence. Code switching between worlds is everyday life. Two valid ways of seeing parts of the same whole. The contrast defines the experience. So, how do they do it? It's not an accident. It's a conscious choice. Progress doesn't mean erasure. Innovators by day, guardians of ritual by night. The spirit of Monozukuri, dedication, precision, pursuit of perfection. The same drive improves engines and perfects a single bowl. Skill is honored. Silicon or cedar. Institutions preserve crafts and pass them on. Historic districts, sacred sites, classrooms, and community spaces keep traditions alive, not stuck in the past, carrying it forward. Tradition stabilizes a fast-changing world, a constant dialogue between what was and what will be. So, what do you take away from a place like Japan? You come here looking for the future and find the past. You come looking for tranquility and find beautiful, exhilarating chaos. Islands, mountains, crowded cities, quiet seasons, people bound by harmony, capable of wild creativity, a million deliberate acts of care, one perfect moment at a time. You don't just visit Japan, you experience it. After seeing temples, streets, food, and festivals, you have to wonder, which Japan would you want to get lost in?